How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's well. Sorry it's been a while since I've been on. I've had a lot going on in my life. My birthday, I had a bunch of birthdays coming up. My grandbaby is now home. I've been helping my son and my daughter-in-law with, tasks like laundry and the things and the stuff that you do when you get home with a new baby. Um, my my glands in my mouth were swollen, so I couldn't talk for a while. My saliva glands, which was weird. So I couldn't talk for a while, so I couldn't do a video, but I'm back. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I've got a lot of fun things to show you. All of the things that I've been working on for my Wiener Dog Fest. I do have a market coming up February 28th at Tractor Supply. And I have another one coming up as well, which is a kite festival on March 7th. And both of those markets are literally, one's this way and one's this way, right down the road. They're not far from where I live, so that's nice. That's always nice to have. So let me get into showing you some of the items that I've made. First, we have tutus. Now, I made about 5 or 6 of these. One moment. Sorry about that, everyone. My son showed up and my dog started barking. So anyways, what I was talking about were tutus. So I've made about 5 or 6 of these. This is the belly band. This is the part that goes on the belly. And then this is the part that goes on the back. Now I have some that are pink, purple, some that are blue and black, some that are teal and purple, and some that are teal, purple, and black. All different colors. I do need to buy some more tulle because these colors here are the only colors that I have left. And I don't want to make a bunch of red, white, and blue ones. So there's that. I've also made, I haven't made a whole bunch of these, but little bandanas. So I have, this is a small, and then I made a medium. Now this isn't going to fit any of the Dachshunds because the Wiener dogs, they're little. But people do bring other sized dogs with them to this festival. But it's mostly Dachshunds. So I'm going to be making the majority small. I made these 2. And then I made a small one with the chickens. And a hair tie to go with this one. Now what I'm going to do is mommy and baby, or mommy and doggy sets. So for mommy and for baby and for fur baby, and I'm gonna make those and then sell those. So I thought that was a pretty good idea. That was an idea my son had given me. Now I've made more than those 3. Here's one that I've made. Now this one's dirty because this one's my dog's bandana. And then I made one for my sister's dog, and I made one for my son's dog. So there's that. And then I made some dog toys. Now, this one has a squeaker in it, and it's got some parachute cord. If I squeak it, the dogs will go nuts, so I can't squeak it. But just know that there is a squeaker in here. There's one. I don't like these. I don't like making these. I'm going to buy some of the thicker parachute cord, and I'm just going to make a bunch of the monkey's fists. And then here's 2 just regular balls that the dogs can chew on. And then I made an axolotl with no eyes, and it has 2 squeakers, one up here in the head and one right here. And like I said, if I squeak them, my dogs will go nuts. So all the dog toys that I make, I'm just going to sell those for $5 each because honestly, I don't like them. I don't like the way they look. It takes way too long to crochet dog toys, plus try to make bandanas, plus try to make the tutus. And then also, I don't know if I've shown y'all that I was working on this, but I finished this guy, this dog sweater. So this one is for a medium-sized dog. And so now I have 4 dog sweaters. And these are what takes the longest. I mean, these take a hot minute. So I don't know if I'm going to be making more of these or if I'm just going to try to sew some outfits. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. And so for the market that I've got coming up the 28th, I made a flower turtle, which I'm going to make more like this. I sell these for $12. I'm going to make more like this, but with just different colors. Like one's going to have red, one's going to have a teal, and I don't know. I don't really have a whole lot of colors left. Well, I do have colors back here, so maybe I'll do purple, and I need to use and yellow, so I can do a sunflower one. Just a bunch of different flower turtles because that it reminds me of Easter. And speaking of Easter, we have a bunny. We have a poor little bunny. I will link below the YouTube video that I followed to make this little guy. I'll be selling this for $18. This is a no-sew pattern, and it's fairly simple. I mean, I'm sure everyone's made bunnies, but this one was pretty easy to follow. I'll probably make another one just in like a pink or something, maybe a red. And I mean, I'm definitely going to need more bunnies because bunnies are Easter. And if I don't have them to sell at this market, I'll be selling them at the March market, the Kite Festival, because Easter is April 5th. So it's not, people aren't always buying stuff for Easter right this moment. I'm actually going to ask the store manager of Tractor Supply if it would be okay if I set up, you know, a couple of weekends before Easter. Usually they let me. Hopefully they'll let me this year. Last year they let me. So, or no, last year I didn't get to because people were complaining, but it wasn't because of me. They were complaining about other people. Is this still working? Yeah. They were complaining about other people setting up because it started to look trashy. And I did buy some material to make more bandanas, so I ordered this on Michael's. So I got this one. I've got 2 yards of this, and I've got 1 yard of this one, the American Paws, or Patriot Paws, or whatever they called it. And then I have 1 yard of this, and it's little bones. This, believe it or not, this one was more expensive than the Dotson material. This was $8.99. The Dotson material was $5.99, and then the Patriot Paws was $4.99 a yard. So I don't know what made that one even more special. I mean, it's the same material. All these fabrics are the same material. So I don't know. But it is what it is. I got it. I bought it. It's mine. I'm going to make a bunch of stuff with it. So that is where we're at. I did get, like I said, I had squeakers in those other toys. I did buy squeakers. Now, the issue with these are that they're small. I should have got the bigger ones. So when you put these in, the toys that you make, the dog toys that you make, they suck up the polyfill so they don't squeak. So I'd have to put them in like a balloon or some plastic with air in there and then put it in the dog toy so that it has air around it and it doesn't suck anything up. But as of right now, I am not interested in making any more dog toys until I get the parachute cord, and then I can make the monkey's fist and maybe put some inside of there. And I won't need polyfill in that, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But it's really frustrating because I was working so hard and diligently to make these toys, and then I don't know. It's just annoying, you know. It's really just annoying. Where's my green? There it is. So yeah, that's where we're at. Nothing exciting. My grandbaby has been home now for 2 days, and that's exciting. That's the most exciting thing ever. But I don't want to impose, so I've only gone down there and held him twice, and that was the day they got home. And yeah, I don't want to impose, so I want them to be able to be home with their baby for a little while to see what it's like. He's got a doctor's appointment next week that I'm taking him to, because Mama doesn't drive, so I'm driving them to his appointment. And I went and got her some food today because she wanted some panda, and you know I'm a good mother-in-law, so I went and got her some panda. Other than that, I really have nothing else to report. Yeah, I've just been busy. Life has been lifing. So I'm going to work on a couple of more items tonight. It is 7 o'clock in the evening. And I will jump back on here later to show off all the glory and all the things that I made. Take care, guys. Everyone, how's everyone doing? So it's been a couple of days since I was working on the turtles. I want to show you guys how far I've gotten on these turtles, and then I'm going to get this video out. Move all this stuff out of the way here. So I did make a baby opossum because I have 0, and I have that market coming up next week on Saturday, next weekend on Saturday. So I want to have at least one, and I had just enough gray to make one. So I had to do it. I just had to, because they sell really good. Okay, so I think I had shown this one. So here's one flower turtle. Here's number 2 flower turtle. Here's number 3. And number 4. So we have 4 flower turtles that I'll be selling for $12. I'm really feeling like spring, Easter vibes. So I did order some more yarn. I know I said I wasn't going to, but I did. I'm going to make some bunny rabbits out of this brown, because I have this one bunny, and I would like to have, 2 or 3 of them. But so I'm going to make some brown ones. And then I ordered, now this is a new yarn for me. I've not tried this one. It's Big Twist Baby Bear. And I ordered 2 of these skeins just to see if I like it. Now this is, I'm not sure what color this is. Where is it? Blah, blah, blah. I'm not sure really. Hohenstein? Tadpole? This is Tadpole. And the other one is just brown, I think. I don't know. Anyways, so that's my ideas. Today is my baby dog's 1-year birthday. So I have a birthday party to do for him. We're going to invite his friend over. And then we're going to have a little birthday party for him. And he's going to get to open his gift. And it might seem silly to some of you, but my dog is my baby. He is my baby. I love him. He's like one of my children. So today is his birthday, and he's having a birthday party. So I'm not going to be able to crochet a whole lot. I think my next video is going to be how much can I crochet in a day. But we'll have to wait and see, because like I said before, I've got so many things that are going on, like my son's works and, things like this. So we will see. Anyways, guys, I hope you have a fabulous weekend. I hope you have a great week next week, and see you Saturday, the 28th. Don't forget, it's market day on that day, and we will party like we've never partied before. And let's hope that Mama makes some money, because Mama needs the money. Peace.